Hello Firewood friends, it's Mike with K&L Firewood, and today I get to eat some crow because I walked out this morning and I heard a chainsaw running, and right over there they're cutting down a monster ash tree. And I know I said I don't get any more free firewood, I know, but it's huge and it's literally out my front door. I gotta run over there with the trailer and the tractor, pick it up, throw it on there. I talked to the tree trimmer guys, they're gonna cut pieces long for me. I talked to the farmer, he's cool with it. So we're gonna go get some ash here in a little bit. All right, we're back. I did not video us taking that tree parts and pieces just because we were racing for daylight, and as you can see, it's morning time. Boy, you can't beat a good sunrise, can you? But this is all ash. There's probably at least another truckload over there. These pieces aren't super long, but I told the guys to keep them as long as they could instead of cutting them in 20-inch pieces or so. So those are every bit of 3 foot. That long one down there, that's probably 6 or 7 foot. There's a few pieces like that in there. A couple big chunks over there. So this will make quite a bit of firewood, and it's all ash. It's all standing dead. It's gonna be dry almost as soon as you split it. So yeah, I won't have time today. We've got some other things we're doing with the kids, but maybe tomorrow I'll go over and get the last truckload and get to bucking this stuff and splitting it up. So here's what's left out of the 2.5 trailer loads I took earlier. It's super windy, so I'm trying to video this from the truck. There's a little pile over there. This little bit here. The trunk of that thing is just massive. And that's probably a 16 or 18 foot trunk laying over there in the field. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Probably nothing. I'll probably just stay right here and the farm will burn it up, but I hate to do that. Man, I just don't know what to do with it. They're so big. But I'm gonna scrounge around here and find a few more pieces. I'm guessing this thing will stay here all winter, so maybe I'll have a day and come over here and get it if I feel froggy. It's I think day 3 or 4. I've been trying to mess with this ash that we got. Kids are on fall break, so we're trying to do as much with them as we can. So I'm not out here in the wood yard very much, but it's morning time. Kids are still hunkered down. So I told Allison I was like, come out here and run the chainsaw for a little bit until they got up. I'm not sure if I've showed you guys this guy or not. I think it's been in some videos, but I don't know that I've talked about it. So I use that Log-Rite hookaroon or pickaroon quite a bit. But this is a Bayco set of log tongs. They're 24-inch. They're super handy. I bought the short version. Hang on, I'll go get it. Hang on. All right, so I bought the short version of the, let's see, the Fiskars, and they're just not quite as loose. They've got a little trigger here you can pull and open up, but they just kind of stick in the open position. You got to kind of shake them. Where this is just super smooth operating. I don't know. I probably bent these or something. I don't know. Tony used to work for Fiskars, so maybe he can help me with that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not using them right. Anyway, they're super handy tools when you're moving rounds around. It just fits right on the log and you pick it right up. When you take it off, you kind of got to hold your mouth right, but it does come off there pretty good. It saves your back, so anything for that. It is kind of misty. I wouldn't say it's raining, but it's misting enough where it's collected on my glasses a little bit. And it's probably upper 40s. Yesterday, it was mid 50s and windy. I don't know, 17, 18, 19 mile an hour wind, and it was a cold wind. My gosh, I couldn't even be outside in it. I tried a couple times and you just freeze down to the bone. So didn't come out here much yesterday, but we were busy anyway. But today it's actually pretty comfortable. High 40s, no wind, calm as can be. I'm gonna put some of these on the bucking table until the girls wake up and we start our family day. Suppose I can use these just to see what it looks like. They're not bad. I mean, they do work. They just don't work. They do work. They just don't work as smooth as these do. And these are Bahco, B-A-H-C-O, I believe. If you watched Chris in the Woodyard, Tony's got a bunch of these tools, and he shows you all about them. Might put you down here on the ground so you can see what I'm doing. This is kind of the last little bit from that trailer load. They're pretty short. We're gonna put them over there on the table and cut them up. And this little bucking table really does have some utility. I built this out of scrap lumber that I had, so I was kind of limited to the size of table I could make. I've been thinking about making a bigger one, but I just watched an iron and oak video, and they had, I don't know, several pretty big pallets, probably 4 foot by 8 foot, kind of stacked up on top of one another, and then they were building a pallet on top of that, but it was kind of like their workbench. And I thought, well, that'd be handy. So instead of building one, I might just start looking for some of those 4 foot by 8 foot pallets. If I can get, I don't know, this many, however many that would be. That'd give me a bigger surface, and I wouldn't have to build one. I don't know. We'll see what's out there. I think the 391's got some gas in it, so I'm going to run it. I'm an equal opportunity saw runner. We'll see what happens here. I split a couple of these logs, these ash logs yesterday, and some of them look real good. Others look a little punky like that. Stay tuned to Woodruff Woods. He just did a video on some punky ash. Was asking if he should sell it or burn it himself, and I think the overwhelming response was burn it yourself, but then he's got a customer that uses it and loves it, so stay tuned. I'm not sure what his conclusion is going to be, but that's Woodruff Woods. More about this bucking table. So when I build it, it's kind of my first rodeo, and I did countersink the heads of the screws so I wouldn't hit them, but the more I use the table, the more times the chain hits it, and I have hit those screws a few times. There was a few sparks flying on that jobby. So what do you do? The next one I do, I don't think it'll be this high. There's no reason to sling that saw way up here above shoulder height. It could be waist height or a little higher. I think be a little more comfortable. Don't know. What do you guys think? Anybody with a bucking table that they love? I'm gonna go get some more rounds. All right, 400's got a little bit of gas. Let's try it. comparison between those two saws. Yeah, that 400 is so much lighter, so much more powerful. And the 391's a good saw, man. No question. But to compare the two, nah. Nope. So I would typically throw these cookies in the cookie bin, but some of them are so big, I'm gonna get some boiler heat out of it. And before I sign off of here, I wanted to show you that I got a few more stickers. Jeff over at Matthew's Firewood sent me a sticker. Looks good, Jeff, thank you. And I had Mike from Life in the 906. I had to put you over here by Wood, Sweat, and Tears, Mike. I guess that's the theme. Put all the mics together. Sorry, Rod, you're stuck in the middle. And then I got the Driftless Homestead. That's from Harold. He's up there by himself, but that's okay. He's top shelf, right? Hopefully I've got a few more stickers coming, and you won't be up there by yourself for long, Harold. Hang in there, buddy. I like it. Thanks for all your support, guys. It's starting to rain a little bit harder, so I'm going to go in the house. But here is the remainder of that ash, plus a few pieces left on the trailer. We'll wait on Woodruff Wood's response on his punky ash. Maybe tonight on Friday Night Live. Guys, get to work. This stuff will not split itself.